I'm sure you've heard the news. Money talks. It's the fuel that drives our modern world. From the morning coffee you buy to the roof over your head, money plays a part. We earn it, we spend it, we dream about having more of it. It's the ultimate game, and everyone's playing. But here's the thing about money. It's not just about the numbers. Sure, we need it to survive, to pay the bills, and live comfortably. But money also has a powerful psychological effect on us. It can influence our thoughts, our actions, and even our values. Think about it. Have you ever felt that rush of excitement after closing a big deal or getting a promotion? Or that sinking feeling in your stomach when the market takes a dive? That's the psychology of money at work. We all have a unique relationship with money, shaped by our upbringing, our experiences, and our beliefs. Understanding this relationship is crucial, especially in the high-stakes world of finance, where emotions run high and fortunes can be made or lost in the blink of an eye. So, buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into the fascinating and often unpredictable psychology of money. Money has a funny way of messing with our heads. It can turn ordinary folks into greedy goblins or send them spiraling into a pit of despair. It's all about how we perceive and react to it. One biggie is money illusion. That's when we focus on the face value of money rather than its actual purchasing power. Like, thinking a $10,000 raise is huge without factoring in inflation eating away at it. Don't be fooled, people, psychologist. Then there's the framing effect. This is how something is presented that can totally change our decisions. Imagine two investment pitches. One boasts a 90% success rate, while the other highlights a 10% chance of failure. Same thing, different spin. And let's not forget about loss aversion. People are hardwired to feel the pain of a loss twice as strongly as the joy of a gain. That's why some investors cling to losing stocks like a life raft, too scared to cut their losses. Understanding these psychological biases is crucial for making smart financial decisions. Don't let emotions cloud your judgment. Stay informed, stay rational, and remember, it's not always about how much money you make, but how you manage and perceive it. Wall Street, the heart of the financial universe, where fortunes are made and lost every single day. But behind the numbers and the stock tickers, it's a human game, driven by ambition, greed, and yes, a whole lot of ego. On Wall Street, ego is more than just a personality trait, it's a currency. It's about projecting an image of confidence, success, and power. These guys and gals thrive on being the smartest people in the room, closing the biggest deals, and outmaneuvering their rivals. Wall Street executive, and let's be real, the bigger the ego, the bigger the risks they're willing to take. They'll bet the farm on a hunch, convinced their gut feeling is worth more than any analyst's report. Sometimes it pays off, but sometimes it blows up in their faces, taking down entire companies and economies with them. Young trader. Remember 2008? That wasn't just a financial crisis, it was an ego crisis. Big banks, fueled by hubris and a sense of invincibility, made reckless bets on subprime mortgages. They believed they were too big to fail, and their egos wrote checks their balance sheets couldn't cash. The takeaway? Ego can be a powerful motivator, but it can also be a dangerous drug. On Wall Street, it's a delicate dance between confidence and recklessness, ambition and greed. And sometimes the biggest deals are driven more by ego than by sound financial judgment. Section 4. Power lunches and backroom deals, where millions change hands. Forget the trading floors and Bloomberg terminals for a second.
Some of the biggest moves on Wall Street go down away from the prying eyes of the public, in swanky restaurants and private clubs.
Picture this, a power lunch at the Four Seasons. Top executives, hedge fund managers, and maybe even a politician or two are huddled around a table, sipping on expensive wine and talking shop.
But this isn't just about catching up, it's about building relationships, gathering intel, and maybe, just maybe, striking a deal that could shift markets.
These high-powered gatherings are more than just social events, they're strategic maneuvers. It's about being seen with the right people, whispering the right rumors, and subtly, or not so subtly, asserting your dominance in the financial food chain.
And then, there are the backroom deals. Shrouded in secrecy, these clandestine meetings are where the real action happens.
Mergers are negotiated, acquisitions are planned, and fortunes are made or lost, all under a veil of confidentiality.
Sure, there's an element of excitement and intrigue to this world of power lunches and backroom deals. It's like something out of a Hollywood movie.
But it also highlights the importance of connections, influence, and yes, sometimes even a little bit of manipulation in the cutthroat world of high finance. Section 5. The high price of high finance, stress, excess, and burnout. Let's be real, folks. The life of a Wall Street hotshot might seem glamorous from the outside. Private jets, luxury apartments, seven-figure bonuses, but it comes with a hefty price tag.
Sure, the money's great, but the hidden costs can be brutal. First off, the stress is off the charts. We're talking 80-hour work weeks, constant pressure to perform, and the ever-present fear of making a multi-million-dollar mistake.
These guys and gals are living on caffeine and adrenaline, their phones glued to their ears, always chasing the next big deal.
And then there's the lifestyle. Sure, the private jets and penthouse suites are nice, but they come at a cost. These folks are constantly surrounded by yes men and enablers, living in a bubble of wealth and privilege that can be isolating and ultimately unfulfilling.
The constant pressure, the long hours, and the cutthroat competition take a toll. Burnout rates are sky high, with many Wall Streeters flaming out before they hit 40. They might have millions in the bank, but they've sacrificed their health, their relationships, and sometimes even their souls in the process.
So before you start dreaming of a life in high finance, remember this. Money can buy a lot of things, but it can't buy happiness, health, or a good night's sleep.